Hey everybody, I've heard notaries say crazy things like, I've been a remote online notary for 3 months, I've spent a ton of money, I've quit my corporate 9-to-5 job, but I can't seem to make any money. So if you want to hear the real scoop, stay tuned. Hi, my name is Margie and welcome to the Notary Socials channel. If you're here to find out the real scoop and the real deal to be a virtual online notary and all of the things that everyone is not telling you, keep watching. I'm just trying to be transparent about what it's really like to be a remote online notary, and so that's what this video is really about. I'm telling you all of the things that maybe you haven't considered or maybe you haven't even heard other people talk about realistically on their channels. So if you want to know all of the reasons why you probably shouldn't become an online notary, hang tight. At least if you know these things beforehand, you can go into this business with a real expectation and not be blindsided by all of the things you never considered, because no one has ever just kept it real and told you what it's really like. I've seen videos with a lot of likes and a lot of views. For example, people saying they've made thousands of dollars right off the bat, that they are doing tons of real estate closings in one day. Yes, but they didn't tell them how unrealistic that is. If you are really interested in knowing all about the bad things about being a remote online notary, keep watching. So the first thing they don't tell you is how little money you will make at the beginning. With the on-call center platforms, in most cases, it's only $5 per call, and each call can take between 11 minutes to, yes, believe it or not, up to an hour. So be prepared to sit a long time and not make that much. They don't tell you that you may have to sit in front of the computer trying to catch a call for 3 hours and only take one call. So for 3 hours, you made $5. It's tough in the beginning. They don't tell you what crazy hours you might have to work in order to catch a call on a call center. Some want you to work from 9 p.m. to 9 a.m. People need to be transparent about the real money that can be made. Keep it real, people. Now, the second thing to consider is the cost involved in becoming an online notary. What are some of the costs? Getting your online commission in Texas will run you $50. The digital certificate between $100 to $300. E&O insurance at $100K. For signing agent is about $100 for 1 year. In Texas, you need a $10K bond, and that costs about $18 for 4 years. Your background check and NNA certification is going to cost you about $189, and that's to get on Notarized platform and some of the other platforms that require that you have that training. Your digital seal will cost you probably around $20. Cost to consider for your online platforms are also that some charge $299 to $650 per year. And there are also monthly costs even after that yearly charge. Costs like per KBA, credential analysis, and per certificate. You're going to have costs for your study books, your handbook, costs of computer equipment, headphones, and backdrop if you have a messy space. You are going to be solicited by everyone to pay them money to take their class, their summit, to buy their scripts, and the list just goes on and on. The third thing they don't tell you is the time involved in training and learning and being approved on a platform. It takes a lot of time getting set up with different platforms, from purchasing your digital certificate to getting it to actually work on your computer. The time involved sitting on the computer for hours trying to catch a call on the call center platforms, it's so hard that so many people give up. Some people can't get approved on platforms because they didn't realize how much they need to know tech-wise, and they aren't prepared to spend so much time training on those platforms. They won't tell you how you can get terminated from a platform for no reason or for making a few mistakes after you have invested so much time. Now, the fourth thing they don't tell you is how hard it is to get your own clients. You have to do your own marketing if you want to get your own clients. There are marketing expenses you may not have planned for, like setting up a website, Facebook ads, Google ads, Thumbtack ads, and social media ads, etc. They don't tell you that there really aren't any signing companies handing out RONs right now. The ones that have the business use only very experienced RONs. You have to market directly to the title companies. You cannot count on the signing companies because it's all too new to them and they don't have the RON business. Now, the fifth thing they don't tell you is how much training and knowledge you should have regarding your state notarial laws. You won't learn that from the platforms. It's really all up to you to know the laws. You need to know what type of documents are allowed to be notarized online and which ones are against your state laws. You are the one that can lose your commission if you don't follow the laws. Now, all signings are audio and visually recorded, and the platform owners go back and watch how you perform. You may also get a signer that's rude and that wants to commit fraud. They might try to intimidate you. Knowing the laws will protect your commission. Another thing that I find very annoying is when you watch other notaries that don't even do online notarizations, but they're going to teach you how to be a Ron. They are not telling you the truth. Don't get sucked into the snake oil. That's not realistic and it's not being honest. Be aware of new platforms, universities, and summits, all eager to take your money. Another thing I'll say is because this is all new, everyone is trying to make money off of notaries. There's no get rich quick in the Ron business. There is no website or platform that is magically going to bring you business. Just because you're listed in their directory doesn't mean that you will get the business. There are notary directory companies and new websites and platforms popping up all the time talking about how they are launching this and that and how you need to get in early, but they don't have a proven track record. Be careful spending $200 to $1,700 to get in early and you really don't know what you're getting. There will always be get-rich schemes, and people have found notaries to be very gullible. Now listen, y'all, the sad thing is that people that lose are the ones that can least afford it, and they probably won't ever get their money back because they will have to go back to doing their 9-to-5 jobs. The sixth thing they don't tell you about are the mean notaries. There are going to be notaries that have been in this business a very long time, and they're completely against remote online notarization, and they will put you down because they're mad and they think that you are destroying the industry. You might find them in Facebook groups or Clubhouse. Listen, what I have to say is just ignore them and move on. The seventh and last thing you need to know is that there is really only one platform currently that provides you clients enough to make a full-time wage as an independent contractor. Almost all of the platforms require that you bring your own clients and they charge you to use their platforms. So if you don't have the business, how are you going to make money? There are some platforms that will hire you as an employee, but then you're paid by the hour, and that's no different from doing a regular 9-to-5 job making under $20 an hour. Okay, so actually, the last thing you need to know is that you should be tech savvy and know how to pivot. If you aren't able to complete a call because you don't know how to get your signer to hear you or turn on their microphone, you won't get paid. You need to brush up on your computer skills and make sure you're comfortable being recorded on video. So with all of that being said, there are many rewards and you can make good money being a remote online notary. Just keep it real and don't expect to get rich quick. It takes time to build up your business. Stay away from the liars and schemers that just want to take your money. Now, if you found any of these things helpful or informative, please share it, like it, and subscribe to my channel. Leave some comments. Is there something that I missed that you wished others were more transparent about? Please comment below. This is Margie with Notary Socials signing out.